Hi, Carmen. Good evening. Watch it. Put on this set. Oops. Just come on. How are you? Good evening. You're on your break. Hi, Tetla. Good night. How you doing? Just coming to do a little live. I don't want you people cuss me and say how me gone. How me just gone so. If you know me, I feel run to come on. Come and say, boy, it's been a while. Scarlett, hi Scarlett, how are you doing? It's been a while, a few days. I think I was on when? Was it Saturday night or Sunday? I don't remember. It was Saturday night. Hi, how you doing? And believe me, see when you come on, me nearly go to my bed, because a piece of sleep hold on my eyes. And I say, no, sir, you're good, that's nice. I'm good too. If I go into the room, I'm gonna sleep. I tried doing a little live today. I tried, but I'm telling you, oh yes, it was a current. We had a power outage, and we couldn't get back on. So I say, something about exactly 33 minutes. So I said, all right, if I had gotten the hour, maybe I wouldn't hurry to come back on. But I say, something, I only got 33 minutes out of the hour. So how are you guys doing? Okay, okay. So why? Okay, I won't say anything more. You said that the last time, right? So let me what is this saying? Huh? Laurie Kutrin. Hi Laurie, how are you doing? Welcome to the live. As you see, guys, I put up a little topic there because, like, I know people are always running in and out, and I'm trying to reduce the trafficking because it doesn't do well for the live. And at the same time, I keep talking, but it looks like people are really doing it. I don't know if it's out of spite. I don't know, but let me not judge, right? Because what I learn is what I share. What I share is what I learn. That once you're in and out of the live, it affects the live negatively. The algorithm is confused and it affects it negatively. So like Carmen said that today is her last day here. And so if that is so, which means, and you say you're on your break, I'm happy to see you. But then it would make sense because in a while you'll have to go, you know, because they say you're on your break. But, it is what it is. So I developed a top. Tetla, how you doing? How is life treating you? You don't miss me? Eh? You not even give me a shout and say, are you alive? You not even give me a little shout out, man. Hmm. Anyway, I know that we're all busy. I'm telling you, see, because of the daylight saving time now, it causes you to like you don't have any time. You're trying to run after the time and you still end up in a not so nice a way. You understand me? Not so nice at all. So that is what is causing some problems with some people. You're having rain too. Okay, that means that you're going to have a lot of food. You're going to have a lot of food there again because somebody was talking to me earlier this evening saying that the prices of some things are down, but some are, you know, she some are down, and some things in the supermarkets are very expensive. So, and she was saying that if the JPS, she said that I see that Carmen, that her bill is like it's doubled. So you see, because from this, people will only be able to pay but you see, once you have a increase in certain things, it is going to have a ripple effect. It's going to affect everything because it affects transportation, production, everything. So persons will have to use less of things. And by the days when they say we should conserve on electricity, we hurry up, turn off the light and light lamp, whatever after a certain time. And the bills never really seem to be going down. The bills are always skyrocketing up because people would you go into the fridge so many times and open the fridge often. And I remember I go into some supermarkets and they plug out the fridge in the daytime because they have to be opening and opening. And then yeah, solar, yes, but it's so much. And no, the solar, no. But you see, you have to still pay the light people, them. I mean, I call them name. You have to still pay them some money. I think it's for the meter, something, you have to pay them some money. Some rental thing you have to pay. But for they don't want, like, say, a bypass. But I think the solar is better. And and it's going to get even more expensive now. And if a person takes solar, you can just set the solar for lighting and for just maybe fridge because you need the fridge more than the television. But you know, you need it. If it's even one bulb, you need. But if it is solar, it will be easier and maybe cheaper because the sun is not out. They never have a problem, but the sun will always be out. The sun is down a couple of times, then you know how to economize. So I think the best thing is to go solar. I think it will be the best way. How many persons could afford it? Because I think the equipments are expensive. The equipments are supposed to be expensive, but maybe if it is, that's the best way because how else? And it is hard for you to go to the shop every day. You understand me? And imagine you go to the market and buy some meat or you buy some chicken. And because you don't have a fridge, you only can buy enough and brown up some item. If say brown up, fry up some item and put it down to eat another day or two. And it kind of costly. It costs more. So some things maybe you would only buy it at the shop when you're ready to eat. Like you want some ice cream, you go to the shop and buy one amount of ice cream. Say that it is when you finish. My God, it is going to be something else. But just hope for the best. Mm-hmm. I think the solar is good because we have a lot of lovely sunshine back home. Mm-hmm. Lovely sunshine back home, and the breadfruit trees are there. So that means that what happened now in a person's yard, they cannot have too many trees now if they have the solar because the solar want all the rays from the sun. Mm-hmm. All the rays from the sun. So me say, I got cut off today, man. I was so miserable. Me get power cut. We never know so that would happen. It go off about 10 minutes and wouldn't come back. And so when you go off, it affects the internet life. It cut it. And I try it wouldn't come up. I had to end the live. I had to end it. So I say, well, I lost 30 minutes. Let me see if I can come and get an hour now. Yes, Tetla, my friend. So how was the road today? You see, having a lot of rain. Well, I know the whole last night we have a snowstorm. Tetla, I hear some breeze blow. I hear some snow lick on the window them. Man, and rain. Me say it sounds scary, Me never experienced it before. Me say the thing sound awful. Really awful, man. I said, boy, what if anybody was out there in that now? That's because even this today was very cold. Very cold. Yeah, man. I'm just, let me come on And my topic I put was fast food and fancy restaurant. How do you think people support fast food and fancy restaurant? Which is, well, I don't want to say which is better, but depending on the person spending ability, you may not have the money to go and sit in a restaurant to be served. And when you're served in a restaurant, you have to pay a little extra, and you have to give a little tip to the person serving you. You understand me? But normally, when person buy from a cook shop or let me say fast food, fast food can be cook shop, fast food can be any place, nice place, but you're not given the privilege to sit and eat. It's like patty cocoa bread. You don't have much space, so you normally buy and go. You understand me? But the fancy restaurants always have space, and there are times you have to make appointments. Let me say not appointment, reservations to go and to be shown a seat to sit and that all of that sort of thing. And if it's a dinner, you have to tell them what it is so they can set up the table with some nice candles and give you all of that. And all of that will be factored into the price of everything that you're going to order that night. Like when it's Valentine's night and those Mother's Day and those things, people always take out family members for dinner or friends. They want it like a special, and then the champagne come afterwards, and they pop the champagne and have fun. But in a fast food place, you don't really have that much. But it can happen, but you don't see much of it. You don't see much of it. Yeah, master. So, and the fast food place sometimes they're a little cheaper than the fancy restaurant. We say fancy, nice decorations. When you enter, there's always a bar someplace, and it is so nice and warm and cozy. It's always well put together. So they call it a fancy restaurant. But the fast food, like you tell patty and burger and those things and little smaller things, and if you even sell cooked food, it's like it's a grab and go thing. Put in a box and it's gone. Box food don't really sit into restaurant and eat. Box food is on the go. Or you buy some pizza, fried chicken or whatever, fried fish, or whatever. You don't really sit and eat. You normally move. But in a restaurant, you're expected to sit and be served. Right, Tetla? I don't know what is going on. It's almost 15 minutes we are here. I'm not hearing anything. Right? So, I did not pray as yet because I rushed into what I had to do. So, I'm going to pray and then I'm going to read a portion of the Bible because this I have not done in a while. And I always like to invite the Lord's presence. Oh, you're there? Okay, yes. I always like to invite the Lord's presence because, the devil is always coming around in different forms. You check out any of the videos, them yet, Tetla? You don't check out none yet? And I see where they put back the games, So maybe, I don't know if the games are really, because the thing is, I don't know if the sounds will cause any problem. You are there. I don't know how many person because Ted left tell us, tired. Let me pray before me read the Bible, the holy book. Oh, Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. What is about to do the life, Lord, as it will be in the midst. Give me the right word to say. Touch the hearts of those who are listening and help us to share and understand each other. But at the end of the life, we will have learned something. Thank you for your patience and your hearing in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. You want some? Okay. Boy, you think All right. You think I'm doing well with it? I am trying to be not too whatever. But you see, because I follow those people from before me come up here, from me back where you are. But me never really, even me come, me do one or two something on the guy. But me never really, for me never understand, honestly. I didn't understand at all. And I tried 2 times, me never really have anybody to explain. It's we big friend there, we come here, give me a little, heads up, they say, whatever. And then big me up on him place, So I say, something. I can, because you see, if I didn't have this channel, maybe I wouldn't sort of put out much energy, you know. But what the way I see things was going, even though I don't reach the end of the lane yet, I'm still in the lane traveling. I said to myself, I said, no, sir, the way things going look like me will never reach the end of the lane. I'm going to be in the middle. And I say, it's barely a month. It's not fully a month. But maybe say about a month. And I say, God opened the door. I can't even tell you. I can't tell you. It made me feel so happy that if me not force myself, no, come on. Mm-hmm. But me say, me not jumping off and run away. But say that's why I love the video, To do video takes a lot of time and energy, I feel it's not like you're on the live now and talking with people. Are you alone? Hi JB, good evening. How are you doing? Happy to see you. Not a lot of us are here, but I'm happy that you're here just the same. Yes, so you give me the energy, I try and reach 816 subs. Yeah, and it's there to show too. And I'm two in the line. I'm two in it because I don't want to drop off. Because I never realized how much 2 months, September, October, I had the thing and just say me not doing anything. I'm going to know about that. And it's because of Melissa, the hurricane, and people are saying things to me. I say, but yet, I should. If I never give up September, October, I'm finish already, Mm-hmm. But that's how it go. You never know they use of something until it's yet put, they lose it. They say cow don't know the use until I take him. Oh, you're home. Yes. Yeah, man. So tell us, me really, really try. JB up, you're looking at some of my video, they might laugh, Me don't have anything against anybody, but if you make up something, if you do things like other people do, because I have two videos to do tonight, just to make some, not to actually do them, because I don't like the videos at night, Rayback. No, I'm not looking for one, right? So I said, let me come on and try, make a connection with my people. I don't want them to think that I put them down the road and leave them gone. Whoa, you have report. Okay, thanks for reporting. She understand. She won't turn you out. There are some people, if they don't report, they will show them the road, show them the gate. Means they must hit the road. Yeah, so, yeah, man, I feel very thankful. Last night I went to bed early. I sometimes, it's when you're tired too, you cannot really sleep. You understand me? You can't sleep. You lie down about last night, as my head hit the pillow. I had the phone that I was going to do something. I will wake up about 2 hours after. I said, Lord G, But as I go, a hardworking person, what the Bible said, by the sweat of your brow means that you're doing something. You shall eat bread. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So, JB, we had a snowstorm last night, about some minutes after 2 or so, or after midnight down though. I hear some breeze. I hear the rain, and then I say some things. It was snowing too. I say snowstorm. Cause we saw about maybe about a half inch or inch this morning outside. But he never stayed very long, but me say this breeze is so terrible, man, and the snow they lick on the window them and my God. Oh, and the trees them around. So did you have any? Did you get any last night? Well, I mean, I don't know. Then they make the day cold and the place cold. Yeah, man, strong winds, and rain and snow. We say rain. So them say mad March. So when you see me have to pat up myself today, I say, boy, I can't manage my city. Can't manage it, man. It's cold. I can't imagine if anybody was out there last night. It's cold and windy and rain. Even if you're driving. Oh Lord. That's why I know that when I look at things, I say that is why people drive. Because you can imagine if you have to just rely on the bus alone. And you come out for the bus and to walk a few chains to go to your house. In the cold rain and breeze. And then when you go tell people say you don't have any, people seem to think that because you're at a certain place, well, you have the money, Then I realize that it is not like that. Mm-mm. The claim say, well, you're telling lie. How you can be up at that place and not have any money? Because I don't know who let them believe that money shake off trees. They go on a tree and shake the tree, and the money then fall off. Well, from my opinion, I don't know where the tree is. If I could find a tree, I'll go there for sure and stay under the tree until all the money can drop off. Me shake it too and see me get some. Because some people don't seem to think that people have to go out the rain, sun, and whatever. You understand me? And when you send give them, they don't want that. You send something to them, they don't like that. They critique it. But like coming out, me just satisfied. And that's why most people know when you send them money. They don't realize their money is at trouble now. Yeah, my money is at trouble. So JB, how you managed last night with the wind and the rain and all of those things? I imagine you wrap up in your bed. And when you get the rain and the thing, you just tie up somewhere. Of course, people go to their bed on because it's not all the, because you have to make sure so if anything, your bills have to be paid. If anything happen, the bills must be paid. You understand me? But this morning, I say, what about those people who don't live anywhere? They are homeless and they are out with all this rain and breeze and snow. You understand me? But they will find some malls or some place to go. But sometimes people are at home and they are hungry. And these shops are not shops we are accustomed to where we can go buy a pound of flour and a pound of rice. These shops are different and most of these store places are very far away. So the money you'd pay to go and buy it, you'd want to use that to help buy the food. Mm-hmm. Every day. But like how you may have a big yard space, maybe you can plant up some things there. Plant up some vegetables and reap them in time so when the snow comes around, it don't affect them. But boy, wherever anybody live, not up here, back home, there's always a breadfruit. I don't think there's a community without a breadfruit tree. I don't think so. To me, breadfruit trees are common because it is one of the staff of life, because you cannot afford the yam, you cannot afford the banana. But when the breadfruit are in season, and if you're in a community and the trees are there, I'm not saying that people should go and beg, but at least the trees are there. If you go to buy one, they're going to give you two. I don't know if people in a community sell breadfruit expensive, but when you reach a market certain time, all $400-500 for one, especially if it is roasting breadfruit. Yeah, that's what I say up here. That is why I say it's not easy to be here because you can't plant anything. The only thing I'm able to plant maybe is some cucumber and tomato in the summer, and maybe some flowers in the summer. So, and if you put them in a pot and put them inside the house, you know, I know a lady a few years ago, she had a pepper tree with pepper, and the way she pet the tree, she pet, she had it in her living room in a corner. She never want the pepper tree to die, and it stayed a good while, a good while. It's hard to be at a place where you cannot, because it's a way of keeping your mind steady. You know, back home, if you even go on, I don't like to go into my little garden before I have breakfast. Something to, even a cup of tea and something. Because, you're out there and you get tired. And sometimes the little weeding, nice, you don't want to leave it. So when I go up there like all after and finish by after 10 and come back, don't have a nice breakfast, I'm done for the day. Nothing more. You understand me? You know what the dinner will be like already. What me think some things people forgot plant. Little corn, little things. The only way I would have to plant then. Yeah. The planting, I like planting and I like to weed. I like to weed. I don't like to weed in the evening because with the heat in the ground, but I like to weed in the morning hours. When the dew is on it, you can easily pull them up. And when the sun starts to come on them, I like weed in the sun. But weed, man, and clean up the place. Well, and I will have to get some soil and a couple bags of soil. And my place have more stones. My place do well with pumpkin and corn and peas. But do well with yam. And potato wood, but the potato too much stone. It squeeze them up. You understand? But you see, if you have some sand in your yard and you don't want to, you're not in any hurry, just stick a potato slip in it and make it run up and down. When that beer in the sun, you see, you just pull up it up. Just pull up it. Mm-hmm. They pull it up just like carrot. Planting is nice. Planting help the mind. So I was back to my topic. My topic is how do I forget, we don't stay longer than the half hour now. The earth is made. Yep, true. Because everything is there. Everything is there that can put. I see all around St. Elizabeth, them places, them have the type of soil for the vegetables. But run from a parish, me don't know appear yam and banana and breadfruit. You love flowers at the side and front. Yeah, man, flowers beautify the place, But when you want food to eat, I know what's going to happen too. You have some people, they don't like to plant, but they like to reap. Go around and reap. Something you have a nice thing like a planting. Plantings are always expensive. And when you keep watching, I had one on there, I watch it. And the day when it gone is the day when me never remember watch it. Never remember. Let me say, wait. And me people, me say, watch here. It fall down, the tree fall down. And me grab the machete up the hill. Going up, me cannot see the tree. So what the person did, the person just cut it off and throw away the tree. All of one little finger, one little add finger not stay good. It may have never strong. I say me could have cut it down. Me say make the sun go through it some more. And my. So me know say that is going to happen. You like the coat with many colors. Or you like to do then you could do some flowers then called Joseph coat. Yes. So you have the name already. Yeah, man. Coat with many flowers. Yeah, man. So, I want to So while some going to have animal, but people will have to put their hand down and do something though. While some going to raise animals, some will do food. But at the same time, the food one is very risky, because you have some people who like to go and reap. They like to go and reap. When you're in your bed sleeping, they're out there reaping. They reap the crops and they may take away the animals. They don't really take the chickens and that much. But the goats, and they may not take the pigs, but the goats and the cows. Before they don't take them, they clean them up same place and fix them up back and then leave what they don't want for you. You understand me? Because business places have bills to pay, so they are going to need food, the things then. Oh, yes, I love you too. We both will be. Yes, yeah, man. It's nice. You can see you have a lovely banana on the shoe. It's the nice stem. And you take time and send one hand go over there, so and send another hand there, so and then you have the rest. When you're eating that what you plant, it gives you a happiness. It tastes different. Mm-hmm. It tastes different that you don't even you want to stay so long. That's why when I used to plant plantains, man, I tell you, I can't tell you, I'd make porridge, I make chips, I boil, I fry, I can't because plantains are expensive. Expensive, my dear. I had a breadfruit tree, but boy, when you ready, you see the amount of leaf plants over the place, and termite like to go into the tree. So I kind of cut it down. So I don't let it spring back up because I cut it down how much time and put fire in the root and they come back up. So and everything takes time. But young people don't like to plant. They prefer to do clean jobs, They don't like to plant. They don't want their hands messy. But so when I look at fast food places, like where they sell chicken and patty and cocoa bread, just those things and burgers and pizzas, you just buy and move, buy and take home. Which of those do you prefer? Those or you prefer the fancy restaurant? What are your views on it? What do you think? You see the reach hour, boom. What do you think? How do you think? And fancy restaurants, as you say, it's a big name, pretty put up, and they have staff in their nice uniform. The place is already laid out, the tables have everything on it. How do you feel about a fast food place and a fancy restaurant? How do you feel when you go there to buy anything? Do you buy anything there? Because some things, no planting is not able to sugar, really. Yes, but it's a take down all of them. And when they go and come in later this year, if I go and planting, take about a year. Beer, grow and beer and ready. It's about a year. But it's expensive, One finger was when I was there, $200, 150. So you can imagine. But if everybody plant something, it will be cheaper. But some not planting anything, so they make it expensive. Too few people planting, so the market is going to be just with a few. And orange was already expensive, so it's worse now. It's worse now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So what you guys think? Tell me what your views are about fancy restaurant and fast food places. You don't have to go there, but you see them. I mean, I say most of us have been into a fast food place, right? What do you think about fast food and what do you think about fancy restaurant? Yes, yeah. It's cool, you know, man. Man, you know, fast food and fancy restaurant. Sorry. Then, then I will, after a while, I will go and read a passage. Only because big restaurants have running water. The sidewalk, please don't. Yes, that's true. Because you just pull up at the sidewalk one and just say, send me a chicken food. Hi, Amber. How are you? Send me a mutton or send me ackee. Then just put it in the box and you get it and you're gone. But the other one now, you can go to the washroom, clean up yourself, and then ready to eat. But remember that one comes with more money. How your day was good, Amber Wells. Okay, happy to see you. And we are talking about comparing fast food places and fancy restaurants. I don't know if you'd want to add talking about that. We're not looking at the negatives or we want to just but some people can only afford fast food and they're not able to afford the other one because the fancy one costs a fancy money. But at the same time, sometimes they want to go to the fancy ones. And the fancy ones, when you get your food served in a plate, that sort of thing. Whereas the fast food one, no, you may put in a bag or in a box. The fast food ones are easier, more economical to your pocket. You understand me? More economical to your pocket, you can afford that one. So maybe you put your money where your mouth is. So you always find a crowd at the fast food and they get it and they're gone. And the fast food sometimes doesn't necessarily have anywhere for you to sit and eat. So because it's fast, as the name says fast, you take and go. You buy, take and go. You keep moving. But the other one you can sit and eat until you're ready to leave. Sometimes there's taste better than yes, it's a hygiene. It's a hygiene. It's a, anyway, take it as a hygiene. Because sometimes you go into the fancy one and when you get the thing, nowhere near the roadside. You understand me? But as we say, it's a hygiene. Because on the roadside one sell off fast, because the price is lower. So whatever it is, putting it in the plate, just put it in a box. If I go in the box, you take and you're gone. If you want just fried chicken alone, or you want whatever they have, whatever you want, you can, if you don't have the full money, they will take what the money can afford. But the other one have a stated menu with prices. So you have to pay for somebody to serve you and give them a tip. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So before the time around, I'm going to read the passage. I'm going to read it. So if Amber, I don't see Amber say anything. Maybe she doesn't want to interact with the question, but we are just talking about it. And as we say, the hygiene, running water is not there. So somebody can just coming off the construction site all dirty and just come there with the person coming from somewhere else all clean. Everybody mix up and then get what they want and they go. And the running water is the hygiene and a whole. Just like what did happen at Hero Circle, they didn't have that facility, to just a fast food place. And it's after the incident, they put in the cisterns with water. And then water was there all along, until that happened. Fast food is not for me. If it was me alone, all of them would. But you see, it create employment, because if you're out of a job, you're not working, you have bills to pay, children to go to school, and you can cook something. Sometimes somebody cooking and go a road in a really hot night, as we say. You're going to cook a cup of pound of rice and put in a pot and some fry, whatever, just to get a sale. I remember somewhere I saw people selling boiled egg and crackers. Right, I don't know how much they were selling the one boiled egg for. And I would say, imagine persons going out on the road to buy boiled egg. But you have to put your hand where your money is, where your mouth is. Sometimes you don't want to do the thing, But when you look at it, you might can get the box food for $500, but in the restaurant it may cost you 1,000 plus tip. And then you don't want to be, you won't be able to keep up the restaurant lifestyle, because imagine you get to pay a certain amount of money for the month or the fortnight, and you go in a restaurant every day and eat food. So you're going to be in problem. But the one on the roadside now, if you say $500 for the full lunch, and you have 350, you catch one little something now and box give you say, all right, go on with that and take the money. The sidewalk people don't really pass anything, Mm-mm. They don't pass anything at all. And they make it look like they're really getting by with it. The lady is back at Heroes. Yes, I know. That's why I remember it. She's back there selling. Back to basics. And I heard that most of them out there are family. So back to basics. They have the big brawl. I don't know if the other one is still there. Go to where you can afford and don't watch what other people. Yes, it's true. You have to go where you can afford, because at the end of the day, you can go call people a restaurant and say, I eat $1,000 worth of food this week, so lend me back a 500. They are doing their business, so you're supposed to decide if you can afford it. It's for you to keep up. And it's been a while. I'm not for the fancy restaurant either, I see some place up here. Them just put in 2 little seats for people to sit. But the bulk of the people who pass through, they don't know if it's down. 2 little seats, like you're waiting in the line and you want to rest your feet. Not for sitting down. Then time track, but you can't eat because the space is limited. So everybody in and the breeze and everything into the food you're eating. You don't have no privacy with your food. So we have pumpkin here. I can imagine. Oh, and I love the pumpkin, I love the dry pumpkin, man. We love pumpkin. We don't peel it, we just wash it good. I cook it in the skin. They have one pumpkin called seriously pumpkin. When you cook it, the skin leave the pumpkin, pull away. And the skin is a little tough like. And it's normally dry. Very nice. Pumpkin nice, That's why I say, well, when I live at town place, I can't plant anything, but when I see people live at certain places and they can't plant nothing. Well, if you're not the owner of the land, it's difficult. The owner may not want any bush around up and down that place. And pumpkin run according to the space. Yeah, man. Guys, we have 16 minutes and me I mash it up. Whoa, let me read the Bible quick. The light. Light is far away. You see the daylight saving time, man, I tell you, it makes you tired. The next lady is sitting near to Mountain View police station. She's afraid. Yes, I remember she did have this guy that was going around. There's this guy that used to go around and taste people food. I saw him on social media and tell me saying not do it again. I look funny like he's sick. And change up, I so they go about and talk about the food, how the food and taste and whatever. You're not doing it again. Yes, the lady was there for true. and she have this big pattern, whatever, whatever. Because them out there they turn against her, at the place. So, but then take back the lady, yes, and take her back. So she's supposed to make a bag of money same way. Because she was the one who used to run the place. Boy, it's one thing, me kind of scared of buying things out. Some of the time the place where you trust, they're not even clean neither, but you take a big risk. You buy things, whether fancy restaurant or fast food. It's a big risk. People do things that you don't know what. You have to just say pray over. That's why I believe you must always say grace. Because only God know whatever happened to the food. You understand me? Because some people, when they are cooking, they are constantly talking. And, but I may not even start. That one with that person there was awful. Lord of mercy. That one was us, and then they put her back there. So, you know, she ruled the place. So we'll see how she's there, she's selling now, man. For them, I say she good now. She good now, so she can go ahead and do what she's doing. You can't even see there's something good. That's why I like reading that day. I might only probably read 3 or 4 verses. She said, soup near the station, near the big lady. Okay. Oh, yes. Up there someone, up there look like a busy place, that area. And maybe she live in the area too. Maybe she live in the area. For that it seems to a big community. Yes. Say man. I say tets. I say me yeah dip. I say from this day saving time come in, it give me a knockout. It give me a knockout, man. You can't keep up with it. Like you go to bed and turn 2 time, 12 o'clock. The next thing you see 3 o'clock. Daylight. Let's read about 3 verses. It's glistening, it's on it. Can't see good. See better idea. Psalm 116, I'm going to read from verse 1 to 4. Let's see. Time, 11 minutes. She pays some money. Until I see a video where this person buying 2 slices of. Yes! Then, Mr. They sell bread by this slice in certain places. And then sell toothbrush by this toothpaste by this squeeze out. Everything in some of the place up. Not only then sell piece. Quarter bread, half a bread, slice of bread. And they sell like 1 boiled egg. I don't know if they sell half an egg, but 1 boiled egg. They sell ketchup too, like that. So I said, then if they buy this up and sell it like that, then I must make a lot of money. That's why everybody up in that place they sell, But who not sell food, walk and sell clothes. When the last time I went, you see someone sell, people from that parish up there, them ever selling. They who not walk up and down sell. Some they one place with some woolly pat slippers, woolly pat shoes, woolly pat different clothes, t-shirt, then up and down and sell. All different. Maybe because the factories them up there. So they can go buy the things them and walk and sell it with ease. Matches, clothes, pin, ABC book, all kind of things. All right. So let me read a few verses now because we are 10 minutes. I mean, say it's going up to 9, say going up to 8 o'clock for you, but boy, you have to run with the time. Psalm 116. Like the book of Shiny, we can't see it good. I love the Lord because he hath heard my voice and my supplications, because he hath inclined his ear unto me. Therefore will I call upon him as long as I live. The sorrows of death compassed me, and the pains of hell got hold upon me. I found trouble and sorrow. Then called I upon the name of the Lord. O Lord, I beseech thee, I deliver my soul. Amen. I straighten me eye. May that read me something. Little brewing. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yes, man. So, may the Lord have his blessing to his holy word. Yes, man. So, the people them sell. People from Kingston. Not even so much St. Catherine, but town. They didn't about them sell. Most of them like to sell. I think because a lot of people are there. Some yesterday sell cold pot, all different manner of things. So nobody's supposed to be up there and hungry. You understand? The food part is different because they don't plant the food, so they have to buy the food from somebody else. And then the big cat put down the food in it. At 8:20, 9:20, same thing. 9:23 for me. So I'm 8 minutes closer to the hour. 8 minutes closer to the hour. So that's cool, man. You don't like the saving time at all. Not like it. Oh wow, yeah. You have to do rush. You can imagine 9:23, you know. And it now wait for nobody. You know. So I got me there, me see, you know. As we say, people have to have an income, you know, wherever it is going to be, whatever it is going to be, but they can't survive without an income because they need money to spend. And they can't go to your bed, yeah. No, me not bucking, you know. No, man, me not bucking at all. Me not bucking at all. Can me come like this? No, me soon. As I say, me have 10 minutes. Because this morning the current went off. I only give me 30 minutes, 33 minutes. I said I really wanted to do an hour and then come back another hour. But me just have to take it as it is. So I say, all right, so me just come on now and get an hour. So I hope tomorrow me can do an hour in the morning. Me like to do one nice devotion. So I might have to go get up early and do it about I have to reach work by 10, by 11. So I have to be there already by 10. And so I don't know if I can do it by anyway at 9 o'clock. But 9 o'clock kind of tight to come to your bed, you know. 9 o'clock time, but I would love to do a worship in the morning. Tell somebody days when you used to come on all after 5. But I tell you ever be with me, you know. Yeah, man. Let's come with me. 5:30, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and we just end up, we kind of stop it. People used to come on, I think it would be nice if I try it one morning. But I see in the early morning, 6 o'clock, so the voice not sound too clear. And, you know, but I go and try one morning at the 6 o'clock, you know. Boy, at the time so cold. And I went try it. Because this morning I saw a lady on TikTok, Adventist, you know, from town. I don't know them, but I singing, I search, and I hear this sing. I say, we know them song, yeah, man. Sing like come, they sing to you know. And I say, but me could have do too. And sing like come, do it, but there are people in the box. They talk, give them opinion and so. And I say, you know, something. That's why it pushed me, say, I should really do a devotion. But people not come to them bed so early now because of the saving time. So then done, after they run. I know people run down in bed early because they have to get up early. So you not see nobody. But me go and try. You know. And then sometimes you have the videos to do. If they may just say, well, I have to take time to this video. You know. But me trying to get a hang of doing the video so me can balance the time on the live. Right, Jay? Jay, when I see you watch none of my video and comment, you know. If you don't have no time to watch them, you can still run, you know. So at least me get a little encouragement that it's being watched. But the first time, when me do other people something, me not really spend no time watch them, because I don't have the time. Just turn the phone pan this something and me gone. Put it in my pocket. And I go to Skype. If you watch the video, then me don't lose out. So if I want 5 minute video for somebody or whatever me watch, me just put it on it and make the comment and put it down in my pocket. And when the time up, me just take up here and send it and done. But if me sit down and watch it, no, not achieve nothing. Yes, my people. It's nice being here. I have another 4 minutes, 5 minutes to go, but I'm not going to tie you down. So if you hear me on the next time, so Tetla, what do you think about the early morning? You think we should try an early morning worship? Boy, would have to try like all up 9:30. Maybe then, anyway, after 9 o'clock. We're not booking, Derby, we're not booking at all. Maybe 9 o'clock. If you have to go to the bed early, get myself ready. I'm going to try, If you don't hear the bell go pong, it means me not make it. Whoa, because sometimes I plan for the thing. I may not do any whatever. That's why sometimes I do it on a Friday evening when I'm more put together with my thoughts them. Find the passage of scripture, so on, the songs them. But I'm going to try. When it comes to the Lord work, you're not supposed to say book. You're supposed to kind of step out proud and say, well, I'm going to do it in the morning. So me hear the lady is singing with her husband. You hear the voice of a croaky where she, early morning. Until after a while, she went and went and drink some tea. Be clear. What time you suggest? I don't say you wouldn't be on, what do you think? I may see her next day in the antigen. I know time she come on for 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. What you may say, but I have to come out of my bed and get myself ready. So that when we finish the live, me just leave. Me just, leave out for work because I have to leave by 10:45. Which means I have to be ready before 10:45. Before I'm ready first. Me work out my thing, man. You know when it comes to God work, there's a book, you find whatever. In the name of Jesus, He will give me this wisdom if I'm to do it in the morning. Because while I'm in the bed, He will put things to my memory. But I won't be able to do too much singing that early morning because it's so sweet. But I think in the time I must take a cup of tea, some warm, to create its flame on my throat and then. So I will try that too. All right, my good people. Yes, I remember. I'm going to try it, right? They said daylight out early up here. Oh, Jesus. And they still say cold. But I'm going to try in the name of Jesus. He is going to help me because when we see something that happen to me, I don't say about me, it's not me. You understand? Because I feel put my hand to God and say, Father, I know say you. Because me couldn't. Impossible. So, my good people, I'm going to stay until the next few minutes, like 2-3 minutes, because I don't want to go less than the 60 minutes. So, have a wonderful evening and a blessed night. But I'm going to sit here a while. But sometimes when I'm at this place, you have some people, them pop in, pop out, they run, them come, like them in the bush, they're watching me to see, like they're counting the people that are here. That's what I always say, because you see them come, they'll see number, and gone. And I say, oh, they're checking up on me. And then some people look content on your thing after you leave. So after you do your content and gone, finish your live or whatever, then somebody come and say, oh, I could talk about this, But that's the way of the world. We all live and learn from each other because we are not an island to ourselves. We have to be united because united we stand, divided we fall. And we don't want to fall, we want to stand in unity. So I learn from you, you share with me. And anyway, learning is so funny. So that person don't even have to say something good enough, but you just listen and they say pick sense out of nonsense, and there's a little something that your brain click on and it stick. You understand? So I not really say you directly want to learn it, but the brain have the space and hold on to something. And say, Jesus, know how long, so and so. But that is how the Lord works. So, see, the number going down. If it was one time, I keep it running, running, running. So go up and down till they go down to zero. But more bother make it go down so far. We coming have the time now. I'm just going to end the live and then go get myself in the right frame of mind before I fall asleep about what I'm going to talk about in the morning. I'd like to speak about a prophet, one of those prophets. I hope I can come up with the right one. You know, I don't know which one yet, but I want to talk about a prophet. I talk a lot about Paul, but I want to talk about a prophet. One of those prophets in the Bible. I will find it. The Lord will tell me. I don't know which one yet. Anyway, people, rest well and ask the Lord for continued coverage because, boy, so that when people see on the road, they don't think you have money. They see with a big bag of grocery going home and them not have any. So if you know you can, you have to be wise, buy the grocery 2 times. So that when I see they walk with too much one time, I say, when you have a lot of things, man. But they will watch and say, a 2 times I see you pass with big bag. All right, Ted. All right, have a good night and see you soon, guys. I know that Jay going to fall asleep. You see me tell you, Ted? I know Jay going to fall asleep, but you know. All right, so those who are in the bushes, have a good night. I really have to go. Really have to go this all night. But let's see if the game. Let's forget so they have the games did come back in but some of them come too much sounds. Well, not too much sound. Let's have sound. Man, I didn't even realize they come back on this channel. It's on the other one. Oh, sorry. Remember this thing we used to have? It come back on, you know. And you remember saying, I'm if you touch something, Lord Jesus. I don't know if it come now. This was one we couldn't pass it, you know. Scarlett said, you're going for 1 hour. Sorry about that. That means you have done something that you shouldn't do, Scarlett. Oh, we can't get this thing. We can't get it at all. Right. We can't come with this so the fire don't burn you. What if? Well, let's see if we can try one more. Well, anyway, guys, I'll see you soon. Have a good evening. I'm tired and I'm in my phone. Don't put the bed asleep.